A seismic transfer twist has recharged the Premier League summer, and it pivots around one headline. Manchester City will keep Savinho, a move that has unexpectedly shoved Real Madrid's Rodrygo back into play for Arsenal and Liverpool. The implications are immediate and explosive. City's decision to hold on to Savinho removed a domino in a chain of linked moves, reopening negotiations for a player Madrid are reportedly willing to sell at a €90 million price tag. Suddenly, the transfer market feels less like careful chess and more like a sudden sprint to the finish line, where boldness and timing could define an entire season. For Arsenal, the temptation is obvious. A forward of Rodrygo's quality would add pace, Champions League experience, and the kind of match-winning moments that tilt close title races. But it also comes with a steep cost and a difficult fit. Bukayo Saka sits on that right flank as an elite operator, paying a marquee fee for another player who prefers the same side raises questions about balance, rotation, and long-term squad architecture. Is this a necessary, defining investment or an emotional splurge that distracts from other pressing needs across midfield and defense? Across the water, Liverpool watch with their own calculus. Arne Slot's blueprint calls for high tempo, incisive wide play, and rotation that keeps opponents off balance. And multiple reports suggest the Dutch coach admires Rodrygo's blend of pace, directness, and big game experience. A profile that could slide into Liverpool's front three and give Slot another weapon to sustain a trophy challenge. Liverpool FC. For Rodrygo himself, the saga is personal. Once a frequent spark in Madrid's attack, his minutes and centrality dipped, stoking speculation that a fresh start might be the right move to reignite his trajectory. Reports around his reduced involvement have fed the market chatter and made clubs wonder whether a change of scenery would convert potential into consistent impact. Money, however, is the blunt instrument of modern football, and €90 million is not a whisper. For club boards, sporting directors, and fans, that number forces a binary question. Can the signing shift the needle enough to justify the outlay? Arsenal's leadership must weigh the immediate allure of a headline signing against the opportunity cost of closing that price while other areas still need investment. Liverpool must decide whether matching the fee or entering a bidding contest aligns with their recruitment model, or whether patience and creativity might unearth alternative targets who fit more snugly and cheaply. Tactically, for Arteta, integrating Rodrygo means recalibrating roles, perhaps rotating Saka inward on occasion, or rethinking the balance of wing play. And it carries the risk of unsettling a side that hath found a potent rhythm. For Slot, Rodrygo's versatility could be a luxury rather than a necessity. A plug-and-play option that keeps pressure on opposition defenses while preserving the core identities of Liverpool's attacking setup. Beyond the immediate players, this saga tests wider market logic. Are top clubs right to pay for perceived upside and star power, or should recruitment be surgical and need-based? There is a persuasive case either way. Marquee signings can electrify a dressing room and intimidate rivals, while targeted buys can shore up vulnerabilities and create more efficient returns on investment. As the deadline approaches, expect boardroom bargaining, Late discovery of leverage, and perhaps one final twist that upends current assumptions. If Arsenal chooses to push for Rodrygo, it will be a statement of belief, a bid to shorten the gap to perennial champions by buying proven quality. If Liverpool wins the race, it signals ruthless ambition from a club intent on building depth to sustain multiple competitions. For neutral observers, the real winner of this drama will be the story itself, a high-stakes test of strategy, nerve and timing that could reshape the narrative for the season ahead. Whichever side moves first, the reverberations will be felt in transfer policy debates, fan expectations, and the opening pages of next season's title story.